now.
Welcome to the Blue Bodega, this the Shakedown, fool. Shout to E, the chosen one, the same difference. If you came to listen, keep it a bean. I'm from the town, B. Yo, put your threes up. Come on. Yo, let's go. Live from the Blue Bodega, my crew major. If you a true player, this one's for you. And if you ever got beat for your paper, the Blue Bodega gon' have the truth for you. We the Blue Bodega.
Yeah, calling all my New York Knicks fans all around the world, most definitely in the state of New York City, but most of all of you that made the travel out to the San Antonio Spurs Stadium so you could represent who we are tomorrow. But tonight, we're going to talk about the recap of the series that the New York Knicks is up 3-1. And I got my brothers with me to go through this. Not only do I got my brothers, but I got a Spurs fan, which is one of my brothers, but my other brother from another mother with blue and orange skies. Same difference, GHOSTDOG. And we here to talk about this thing. So let's get straight to it. How my fellas doing, brothers? Talk to the people now.
Oh, man. If I may real quick, man, because I understand I am the opposition, even though it's always love over here. You understand what I'm saying? I'm going to go ahead and say my piece early and straight out the way, and y'all can take the stage because we got the Blue Bodega official tissue podcast here at the Shakedown Network. Look, man, Wemby, you doing a lot of talking. I need to see a lot more walking, especially as a leader. You know what I'm saying? You have to be the example. That's number one. Number two, Castle, keep doing your thing. You are an absolute animal, a straight dog, and I love to see it. And number 3 and 4, which is finally and certainly not least, De'Aaron Fox and what's old boy's name? Keldon Johnson. They got to go. Their walking papers got to go. Word up. Because that entire back half pause of that game, it's just egregious and unacceptable, bro. You are the only veteran on this roster in a Fox, and you got, what was it, like 4, almost 5 turnovers? You had the ball in possession in the last 10 seconds of the game, up by 1 point. All you had to do was bleed out the shot clock. But you try to play hero ball, you got too fancy, right? And you got egg all over your face because of it in the final moments of the game. But just as much
speaking of eggs,
praise,
I'm just kidding.
Right, we're gonna get to that though too. For as much praise as OG's getting at the Knicks, I got nothing but smoke for Fox on the Spurs. But go ahead, brothers, y'all got it. Oh, real quick, shout out to Miss Hangover. You know what I mean? Shout out to A-Tracks. Salute, Ranks Gang. And you already know when we shown.
Peace, peace. Peace to the guards, peace to the herbs. Let's get right into it. My brother, same difference, man. I know you got a lot for us, but we're going to have to compact this thing to get it right. My brother, first and foremost, man, how are you feeling with this 3-1 lead? We obviously going to give a recap, but man, I need to know your feelings in the moment, in the thought process of right now, this current, in real time. How are you feeling, brother?
In real time, man, I'm feeling great, man. It's hard not to feel great, man. We up 3-1. You know what I mean? It's 3 games left. But for us, we only got to win 1 of those 3. The probability of us winning 1 before they win 3 it's got to be like 90-10. So I'm in a good mood right now, man. What we're gonna do? We're gonna get right into it, man. We're gonna talk about how the New York Giants are on the doorstep of an NBA championship, holding a 3-1 commanding lead over the San Antonio Spurs. New York are going into Game 5, which is one more victory to capture the NBA title since 1973. You know what I mean? Their position was strengthened by the coaching and the remarkable way that they did the comeback of Game 4 after trailing by 29 points. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to get into it. We're going to talk about the stars who changed the game and the contributions that were made, and definitely coaching on both ends. So let's get into it, man.
And that's what I'm talking about. And I love the energy that my brother's bringing right now. And I love the things that he's talking about, because we've heard all of what everybody had to say, but we didn't get a chance to lay it down on the track like how we about to do it. But this is a little bit different, Sam. I want to go into something that a lot of people are not talking about, because that's the pockets where we step to these situations and we allow people to understand, to get an education on top of the fact that we speak in a different manner. And you'll see what I'm talking about in a second. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to refer to Ghost, right? Because there was a defining moment that a lot of people don't talk about. Oh, they went cold. They were shooting too many threes. They just didn't finish with the game plan. They started off hot. We heard all of those things from the prognosticators, right? But what I'm going to ask Ghost is, analytically, what did you see from your team in the second half that allowed the Knicks to even crawl back into that game and then obviously come back for the win? Because there's certain steps that has to be taken in that situation. What did you see out of your team, regardless to everybody else's pundits, that made you say, yo, something is going on right now in New York City and we got to stop this bleeding? What did you see?
Right. Man, I saw just a complete lack of effort. And I saw, because look, let me say this real quick though too, because now that I'm thinking about it, the main worry or the main concern going into these finals, or even just going into the playoffs with the Spurs period, was their lack of experience. They're just a young team, bro. Ain't nobody on that squad, with the exception of Fox, is over 25 years old. Matter of fact, over 22, 23 years old. So the lack of experience definitely showed up in the worst way. My issue though in that second half, from an analytical standpoint, was like, why didn't you switch it up? You kept trying to do the same thing y'all did in the first half, and obviously it worked for y'all in the first half, but in the second half, the game plan got switched up, the halftime switch up, and y'all didn't adapt. I kept trying to do the same thing over and over again, thinking it was going to work, and it didn't. So on some real, for me, the main thing that stood out the most was the coaching, right? The halftime switch up, the halftime, you know what I mean? Like I said, the switch up, it was just the adjustments, right? That's the word I was looking for. It shined out with, the Knicks head coach as opposed to the Spurs head coach. It just did. You know what I mean? And truth be told, man, when the Garden be rocking like that, it's just a different atmosphere, bro. And shout out to the Knicks fans that stayed, man, because if it was me, I would be halfway out the door come like halftime, for real. But
Yo, Ghost, it's crazy that you say that, right? And I got a couple of names that I want to call out. Gringo, a.k.a. my brother. Intel, a.k.a. my brother, right? These dudes fell asleep and was like, yo, this game is over, right? And they fell asleep, bro. And I'm steady texting them like, yo, we coming back. Yo, get up, wake up, we coming back, wake up. See, I know I didn't have to do that with Same, because Same is watching to 0:00. You understand me? I already know I didn't have to do that with him.
Bro, I had another homie who, like you said, right before the half, he took it down, but then he woke up to try to check the score to see what was going on. And literally, like with the last 2 minutes on the clock, he realized like they was catching up, and he ran back to watch the game to finish.
It's crazy. And let me tell you something, but Same, I'm sorry, Ghost. When you see a game like that, and nobody's really discussing it because they want to talk about the comeback, but that's miraculous endings. A miracle happens every once in a while, and that was definitely a miracle. Do you guys know how many things that you have to have go right when you're down 29 points in a second half? Not only do they have to miss shots, but you have to execute your shots. Because think about it, if you miss half of the shots you take, there's no way in the world you climbing back into a game. No questions about it. So think about not only the fact that the Spurs missed shots and had a meltdown and coaching was atrocious, the Knicks had to make all of their shots. And think about this. They would have went up by 2 points if Josh Hart would have made his basket. So they had to overcome a turnover, a mental mistake by the Spurs. And Josh Hart was wide open by himself and missed a layup. And then the Spurs came back down off that miss and had a make. So it was still a very cardiac Knicks, as we like to say in New York, game. But it was so many things that just went wrong and had to go right. And miracles do happen. And we got a chance to see what we saw. But we'll get all the way into that. But my next thought process is, what we got for the people then? We got some slides and all of that? What we do when we outside?
Man.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Slide.
So first and foremost, man.
Yeah.
Spurs.
Yeah.
Frozen, straight ice cold for the entire second half of that game. And it's sad, man, because to be up by 29 points going into the half, to blow that lead, pause, astronomical levels of incompetence. Truthfully, somebody needs to pay for this in the worst way, player or otherwise. There's no excuse, especially when you got your premier player over here with 24 points, 13 rebounds, and 3 blocks, right? And Castle put up some numbers as well. But again, 29 points, bro. Like, you might as well seal the deal here. I don't see how, in Jesus' name, come hella hot water, how they're going to be able to crawl up out of this freaking, this lead right here. There's just no way. You got to win 3 games straight, right? So what is it? It's 1 at home, 1 back in the Garden, and then 1 back home again, right? That's how it goes?
Yeah.
It's not happening, bro. It's not happening.
And home court has been stolen from you.
Yeah. Especially because it's cheaper to go fly out to San Antonio than
that's a fact.
Get the Knicks tickets.
And we're going to talk about that. I'm going to talk about at the end of the program. I'm going to let it be known where the Knicks fans and 50% of them tickets is at. But we'll talk about that. Yo, Freeze. First of all, I want to say, I'm sorry, Freeze. First of all, I want to say this. Shout outs to GHOSTDOG, because all I did was say, this is the vision that I wanted. And he put this whole thing right here together with the Iceman a cometh. You understand me? Look at the frozen revolver. So first of all, that's a frozen revolver. You got to have 6 in the chamber, and we all know revolvers don't jam. So it has to be frozen, not to shoot. And he got Wimby out there with Frosty the Snow Negro.
And they don't leave shells behind at the crime scene too. We can't forget that.
They do not. Forget that. You can take them home. Take them shells home with you.
That's a fact. That's when the hell raises. Them the shell cases.
That's a fact. So I'm gonna be honest, man. From 29 points up over the Knicks, had that been the other way, they would have never even. If we go up on teams 29 points, we usually make them quit in the third round, in the third quarter. You know, so by the third quarter, they done. They got their faces on. They ready to sit down. I'm looking for a blowout with the Knicks. We got to get one. We got to do these guys like we've done every team on the way here. Show them once we rolling, we rolling. But from 21 down, Jalen Brunson, he was the heart of the comeback. And OG Anunoby, he was the two-way difference maker with the hand of God at the end of the game. See, when the Knicks were in danger of letting the whole thing, actually letting the series slip away. If you're already down, if you make that 2-2, you can say you're letting the series slip away. Because you was up 2-0 in full control of said series. You know what I mean? So he started to take control in the fourth quarter. He had 36 points. You know what I mean? He fueled the surge in the fourth quarter, man. And with shot creation and delivering passes under pressure, getting it out of his hands when they go to trap him and things like that. Then you got OG Anunoby, man, with the signature moment of the finals. This is a signature moment in sports. We go on and win this championship. This is
fam.
This is a la
helmet catch.
They put him up there, and that's Rushmore. The helmet catch is Rushmore. That's New York. Yeah, that's history. New York Rushmore right there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He was making them pay on both sides of the court, man. He ran down and got the block on De'Aaron Fox. You know what I mean? He made some 3-pointers. I think he made like 7 or 9 3-pointers, man. And
he was, if I'm not mistaken, he was 7 for 9.
Yeah, I see 7 or 9, man.
Yeah, he made 7 3-pointers, bro.
Scored 33 points, man. He was crucial in this game, and he's been crucial in this series.
It's crazy, straight like that.
He's absolutely. He's been constant professional, man. 17. What he had 29 the other day, and then recently the other night he had 33. So his average is about 23 points a game. You know what I mean? So he's doing his thing. Not to go too far back, but the game that we lost and Hart scored 16. Usually when we have a game where Josh Hart scores 16, we win that game because we really don't even be needing that many points from him. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So to go forward, man, I love what they're doing. They're going to San Antonio with the plan to the next time they come to New York, it'd be to celebrate, man. It'd be the parade, man. I don't want it going back to Madison Square. I'm good. We do not need to win in Madison Square. Take care of the business that's right there in front of you. Because when I say today, and I always say every day, man, yesterday gone. And tomorrow won't matter if you don't handle your business today. You understand me?
Bars. You understand? Grizzly. And I'm not with nothing. And I'm with you, Same. I'm not with none of that. I don't want to come home. I want to make it happen out there. It's nothing sweeter to me, right? Than hurting hurting somebody in their own crib. Nothing is better than a robbery. You understand me? Nothing is better than a robbery. You feel me? Unmasked, you put your face in the camera, and I still enter your crib, wipe your feet on your mat, wipe my feet on your mat, take everything that I need, broadado, no potato. You know what it is. I want this to go down the same way everything in New York goes down. Unfiltered, unadulterated, unequivocal, disrespectful in every single way. I don't want nothing happening tomorrow that will allow them to breathe. I don't want them to think it's okay to be on the same court as us. I want us to play a full, well-balanced game, and I want us to have our first Knicks game that we're normally used to having in these playoffs, where we play as a well-balanced team, a well-formulated team, and them bullshit fouls don't get the best of us because they've been catching us every single game with bullshit fouls and having to make him switch up his philosophy because of it. So shout outs to Mike Brown for switching up every single game in loss or victory because of these goddamn refs. And even as a Spurs fan goes, I know you see this bullshit going on. It's not like it's something hidden no more. This shit's crazy.
That's a fact.
And we're overcoming that shit to become who we are. That's why the victory is going to be so much sweeter, gentlemen, because of the fact that it's not the Spurs we playing against the world and the Spurs and the refs, and this shit is just out of control. Forgive the profanity, but the compassion is real, and y'all can hear it in my throat. You know what I mean? Pause. I'm tired of it though, bro. Every time we end the game, we got to deal with something crazy. I can name from game 1 to 4 how many times we had to adjust because of foul calls or non-foul calls. Please remember, gentlemen, Karl Anthony Towns was out of this game within the first 3 minutes.
Yep.
He was out of the game within the first 3 minutes. They called 2 cheap fouls on him in the first 3 minutes.
Hold on, brother. I haven't stopped you because you haven't lied. Now I had to stop you because you lied. The man was out in 65 seconds.
I apologize. My young mind tends to forget. Let's talk about it now. 65 seconds?
NBA history.
Come on.
NBA NBA history. Never mind the finals, playoffs, championship, regular, everything, all the above. The answer is D. All the above. That has never happened in the NBA. Somebody has 2 fouls.
What kind of Bobby Blue Bland bullshit is this?
65 seconds. If you don't understand, 65 seconds is 1 minute and 5 seconds.
Yep.
And the man got 2 fouls. The hook under the arm is ridiculous.
Come on, man. In an NBA Finals.
The hook underneath the, and he kept his long ass spider arm there during the whole play, fouled him, hit him all in the head and afterward, so none of that mattered.
Right.
Because it was after he locked your hand under there that you could have got out of there, but you kept it on his midsection the whole time. Pause.
Right.
His stomach to be specific.
Bachata.
Yes,
That's
sir.
what we do.
Yes, sir.
Right. That's what we doing. Bachata.
We about to get some bodega music. Y'all know what we talking about, man.
Yeah, you know what it is. Soon as you walk in.
Yo, bro, why you got the cat on the bread type shit? You know what I mean?
You know, the cat know what he doing. The cat, you know what I mean? The cat is the store manager.
He live here. You know what I mean? He live
here. That's his house.
Man had his hand in there the whole play. So it's a foul on him throughout the whole entire play. But you call the shit with the underarm shit. Shout out to Mitchell Robinson. Yeah, he was in your head.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take that foul.
Right.
Ah,
yeah, you saw the elbow.
Yeah, I don't like dirty play, but sometimes you gotta meet people with the same energy.
It don't matter. Right. Let's go.
Hold that. And then staying on the physical, because we out here physical. Shout out to Jose Alvarado, man.
That's a fact.
Shout out to Jose Alvarado.
You know what time it is.
Yo,
the Boricua from Brooklyn.
When y'all win, right? That Puerto Rican Day parade on Sunday is gonna be crazy.
Yo, first of all, I don't know if let me tell y'all something. If
it's gonna be crazy,
we win on Saturday, he's going to make it there for Sunday.
Yeah, he is.
He is going to make it there for Sunday, bro, because there would be nothing bigger than him on a float going down Fifth. Yo, that'll be the craziest thing in the world. All the Knicks fans, Jose Alvarado on a float. You know what? Somebody might. Never mind. We already know how Knicks fans go. Let's keep it going.
Yeah, because
so the pros and gun, right, is the depiction of from the mind of Minota and the great production of GHOSTDOG. I want to always give flowers to my brothers from other mothers of same and similar colors. This is a dope slide, bro. I just gave this thought process to him yesterday, and this man put this thing together as if this was something that was already sitting in the rack. You know what I'm saying? So shout outs to you. And y'all know what we do when we outside. We slide.
Sure. We slide, man. And on to the next one, man. If the first slide was frozen, the second one's got nothing but heat on it.
Yeah.
All the smoke.
Yeah.
Right?
AK Shotty Body.
Wow.
AK Shotty Body.
57 shot comeback heard around the world.
I know we got gunshots in here. Please. Please. I know we do.
Over here, give me one.
Yeah, I know we got gunshots.
Keep talking. I got you.
Historical. The comeback heard around the world.
You heard?
Yo, there's literally clips out there of the tipping pause in other countries, and they're going crazy.
6 different languages, you heard?
I'm trying to tell you.
Russian dudes is Yasevyat.
Yo,
Yasevyat.
I'm trying to tell you, man. It's
Russians.
Down. People love
you know what I'm saying?
All over the world.
Straight in Deutsch. Ich glaube, Fliegen, Orgy, Obenobi. They're going crazy. I don't know if I said anything except OG Obenobi, but it sounded like it was cool. One more time, Fleet Schleiten, Schlunfleeten, Kletten. Ochi, Obanobi. That's what I heard. I don't know what the rest of it meant, but I know that meant shit just got real, and OG Obanobi helped out. That's what I heard in Deutsch.
Yeah, man. I still can't believe it, bro. 29 points, man. How many possessions is that? Let's do the math, right?
15 if you make all 2-pointers to win
right.
by 1.
15. Right. You're right.
Right.
It's 15 possessions, bro.
I'm gonna tell you what I do hate, and I'm sorry for pointing this out. It's just me. Forgive me now, and love me later. What the fuck is Julius Randle doing right there?
No idea.
I apologize, but we just gonna talk about the slide. We just gonna talk about. He looked demonic too. We just gonna talk about the slide.
Right.
I'm sorry. I pay too much attention to things sometimes. Let's just move on and just chill and talk about the gun with the blue bodega electricity, the blue and orange electricity with the smoking barrel with the Knicks coming out of it. You feel me? Shooting.
Bang,
you know
bang.
what I mean? Yeah. And what's dope is Ghost chose an old school 6-shooter, chrome with the pearl with the black handle, the moss grip. You feel me? Because that's how it goes down in the Alamo, baby. I got your vision. That's how it goes down in the Alamo. I got your vision. You feel me? I know what's going on. You know? But now let's talk about these bullets, shall we? Yeah, let's talk about these bullets. First of all, to make the shots that you have to make at the crucial points of the game, situational basketball, and to do what you got to do. The greatest comeback in NBA Finals history from 29-point deficit, right? That's not sheer will to win. You got to have some things that go your way, meaning as the other team doesn't make shots. You have to have good rebounding, good spacing, and you got to get good offensive plays in order to get your shots off, and they have to fall, right? So, are we rolling the clip of the shots that was made, or are we rolling the clip of the tipping pause?
We can roll the clip of the.
Okay.
I got the last couple seconds, like you said. Give me
okay, let's. This is it right here. This is for the fans, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you know.
Shot won't go, rebound deflected in the backcourt. Fox has a chance to get it. Fox has it inside, blocked by Anunoby. 9 seconds remaining. Might just go flat for Jalen Brunson, allow him to operate at the top, 101. Brunson gets it, fires up a 3. Shot no good, the chip, it's gone! It's gone! It's gone! With 1.2 remaining, Knicks take the lead. OG Anunoby, and it's 107-106. Bedlam here at the...
Enough of that. I'm tired of seeing it.
Okay. What you know is crazy, right, Ghost?
Grown men cried off that.
Yeah.
Grown men cried that night.
That was me.
I'm trying to tell you, grown men cried that night.
That was me. Niagara Falls.
That on everything.
That was me. Niagara Falls. You heard? Niagara Falls.
Man.
But you know what's crazy, right? For everything that we're discussing and talking about. And that's okay. Right. That's okay. But did anybody in here realize that Karl Anthony Towns got his hand on the inbound pass? Yep. That's what made it float up in the air slow like that to the point where the seconds was running off, regardless because he put his hands on the ball. He got a deflection off the inbound.
Yep.
What a coaching move. With
that deflection, do you know that when he would have caught it, the time would have already been running?
Yes.
The
yes, bro.
Clock.
Yes.
That shit would have been no good. It doesn't matter. By the time he would have got his hands on it at Castle, it would have been no good because the time would have started as soon as Towns tipped it. Clock running, shit in the air too long. By the time you catch it, game over. You don't get a chance to go up with it.
Absolutely not.
And they would have lost under review. Under further review, the ball was tipped and the clock ran out. Game over.
Exactly.
That was
And the refs didn't even see that the ball was tipped. Pause.
Yo,
they didn't see it yet. They didn't see that the ball was tipped. So
they have been able to challenge that.
Of course they would have, because Mike Brown didn't lose any because he was playing comeback basketball in the second half. He didn't have to challenge nothing.
Yep.
That would have been. You think the crowd was going crazy then? Had they lost like that? The basket don't count. After review, New York would have went crazy, man. And one thing about New York going crazy, man, yo, bro, just make them take it off. If they got the Spurs jersey, just make them take it off and go away. Stop assaulting these people, man.
Yeah, let's talk about that for a second. Because
hold on, brother.
Yeah.
I'm trying to explain something to the people, man. Yo, don't put yourself in a position where you're going to get taken away from your family and things like that. We got fans from New York going down to Texas. They got open carry down there. We don't got open carry in New York. Y'all out there putting hands on people. You could go down there and lose everything.
Facts.
You could go down there and never come back. Keep your hands off of people, man. Stop assaulting people, man. Committing crimes when you know cameras are everywhere, man. Cut the bullshit, man. Just enjoy it, man. Just enjoy it as fans, man. Can we be fans? I understand, we're going to get in trouble and things like that, but keep your hands off of people, man. Just make them take the jersey off, man. They either drop it or walk away with it in your hand. You know what I mean? That's it. Because and then when you ripping off of people, that is robbery. That's robbery. You're looking at 5 or better.
Right. And assault.
Yeah. So what I just want to give a public service announcement saying, and it was beautiful, everything you saying, and Ghost, I know you with me on this. So I just want to give a public service announcement. We at the Shakedown and absolute true New York Knicks fans are not condoning any of that behavior, nor do we express any interest in it, nor do we feel good about it, nor do we represent that. That is not our generation. That is not how we get down. That is not what we doing out here. And that is definitely disrespectful. So those are not real New York Knicks fans. Those are people acting as if they are fans with hyper-minded, hyperactive, disrespectful ideas that they're allowing to run wild because they don't know how to emotionally control themselves. But for those of us Knicks fans that are emotionally intelligent, that know how to behave, that just are celebrating our wins in a glorified way with one another, unified, that is exactly what we're about. So I'm asking the fans in San Antonio, please do not take what a few disrespectful idiots have done and allow Knicks fans to be held accountable for something that they shouldn't be. We are apologizing for the whole egg throwing. We are apologizing for beating that man, a teenager, into a coma. We here on the Shakedown 2.0 is giving a PSA of what we really are about. We are family, even if we are not friends. We are respectful, even if we don't know each other. We have a respect level that was unsurpassed, and I just wanted to make sure everybody in our world, in the Knicks world, and the basketball world, and the sports world, understand where we stand. You understand?
That's a fact. That's a fact, man. And it's just, like you said, he is just not needed, man. It's a different generation, I guess. Maybe it is a generational thing. And I'm going to be honest with you, man. I just think that the internet, for one reason or the next, just be putting the battery in motherfuckers' backs, bro. Word up. But people got to realize, real life is not the internet, bro. You know what I'm saying? Internet consequences are not real life consequences. So, look, I don't go to division rival games for specific reasons like that. Because I'm not going to stay shut. And if you start mouthing off at me and get a little crazy with the physicality, look. I will defend. I will defend myself. How about this? This is how it's gonna go. Officer, I feared for my life. I had to dump 2-3 clips. I had to. I feared for my life, officer. You know what I'm saying? That's how it's gonna go.
It's a group out there, right? When we was younger, remember they was called B2K. Remember them?
Yep.
Remember B2K? It was one of the dudes in the group named Lil Fizz. That's exactly what it's gonna be. It's gonna be Little Fizz. You run up on this, it's getting Little Fizz out there because of the fact that I'm not gonna start trouble, but I'm definitely coming home to my children, bro.
Right.
I'm not playing none of them games.
Back and buck 50s will be handed out like
all day, every day.
Word up.
Whoop-dee whoop.
Listen,
and shout out to LRP, man. And yo, real quick, Dr. whatever that is right there, Caitlin Clark beats Wemby in the post, fam. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe because that's the least you could do for that nonsense right there. But go ahead.
Yeah, you gotta like and subscribe for just even. I don't even know what that means.
Right.
So we just gonna move forward. I don't even know what that means.
The bot, man.
And not for nothing, Caitlin Clark, in my opinion, ain't even that nice. But that's a whole different conversation.
Right.
But go ahead.
Now you take. You gone too far, Biggs.
Am I though?
See what I'm dealing with?
Have I gone too far?
Nah, she's pretty goddamn good. Man.
She's nice. I just know what it is when it comes to that pedestal.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We know, but
we're not gonna talk about that.
Yeah, we're gonna go back to the topic, man. We talk.
Yeah, we back here. We back. Right. So what we doing? We outside, fellas.
We slide, man.
We slide, baby.
We know, man.
On to the final slide, man. You got my Spurs over here looking depressed. And then Jalen Brunson over there celebrating the win, man. Again, bro.
Same. This is a big deal, bro. This is a big deal, bro. This is a big deal, and I'm definitely wanting to hear from you two brothers first, because first of all, same. It's been 27 years since we even been in this type of predicament. But let's talk about what's real. The last time we was up in an NBA series, same, was 32 years ago in 1994. Let's never forget that. That's when we had a 3-2 lead versus the Houston Rockets and was shot out of that game with he whose name we don't mention right now. We ain't gonna talk about him. You understand me? But that was 32 years ago, same, where we actually was up in an NBA Finals 3-2. So I'm asking you, not the normal conversation that we normally have, which is always dope, but the inner thought process, feelings, and emotions that you have being this close, my brother, to shipping champagne. You understand?
Yeah.
The champagne is right there, bro.
I already told my boss, man, I don't care what day it is, man. I don't care if it's a weekday, weekend. I'm gone. It don't matter. When the parade, it's parade season for me. It's a party in my city. Yeah, it's a party in my city, man. That's how I'm feeling, man. That's how I'm feeling as a New York Knicks fan, man. I'm feeling confident. I'm feeling like this title is coming to New York, man. This is just good. It's just good for sports. To see how other countries celebrate the New York Knicks, how people really go out for this team, some of the overhead views of the streets of New York.
Right.
It's some of the most beautiful and collective shit I've ever seen, B. I appreciate it. I dearly appreciate it because we've been the butt of people joke for years and years and years and years. I've been a butt of people. My team been a butt of people jokes for most of my life, and then all of my life, I've never seen my team win a championship. It's our time, man. It's our time, man. Minus the violence, we putting our New York footprint all over this shit, man. Close this shit
You
out,
heard?
man.
The Tim.
Close this shit out. I'm trying to tell you, Timberland's on the clothesline. Stop playing with me, man. I'm taking it back to do-rags, Mitchell and Ness, and throwback with some Timbs on and shorts in the summer, man. Stop
with the
playing
flight
with
jacket.
me.
With
Yo,
the flight.
give me your wristband,
Just
bro.
cause.
Yo, stop playing with me, man. Stop playing with me, man. I'm taking it back to all that, man.
You hear my brother?
Bro. Yo, let me tell you something. The last time, and I completely forgot about this. The last time y'all won a championship, they was burning down the tenement buildings for the insurance over there in the Bronx.
Bronx is rough, man.
Listen to me very carefully.
Bronx
The
is
fact
rough.
that you just brought up Burnside Avenue is disrespectful, right? I need y'all to realize something. There is a actual avenue in the Bronx named Burnside Avenue.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right? Burnside, all right? It's after Mount Eden, okay? But before 180th Street. I just need everybody to know that know the Bronx, okay? So, again, we're going to talk about this the way we should. First of all, fellas, this is the part where I get a little bit analytical and I give a little bit of education. Y'all know I love to do that. I love people to leave better than whence they came. The Larry O'Brien Trophy, meaning as the NBA Championship Trophy, is going to be sitting in San Antonio. If we come back to New York, it's going to be sitting in New York. If we go back to San Antonio, in Jesus' name, I hope we don't, they're going to fly it back to San Antonio. Do you guys understand what it feels like to be on the verge of the greatest victory for a franchise in the last 53 years, and that trophy be sitting right in between the locker rooms to be presented? You have to walk by it and see it and know it can be yours. There's no feeling possibly greater than that right there, man. You're not playing for just a trophy. You're playing for the guy next to you, and that's what this Knicks team is about, staying connected. They have come back from 22, 29, 20, and it didn't just start in these playoffs right here. That started years ago. But now we have the right coach that understands the importance of what tomorrow is about, because he's been there before and he's been victorious 4 times. But he's also had to lose first to get humbled to understand what he has to do to claim victory. I can guarantee you guys something right now. And trust me, I'll book it, I'll bet on it if we could. He is going to take the ball out of Jalen Brunson's hands for 60% of the game, just so he can make sure that they have to guard other people and leave other people open to shoot, to get shots, and do not let the Knicks start clicking and have one of them games that they have well balanced each series, where they blow their opponent out. Do not let them have that type of game tomorrow. But I guarantee you that's what Mike Brown is looking to have. Will that happen? It's going to be very hard. You're playing against a defensive team where all 5 guys know how to defend. But it's time to find the weak link in the armor and rip a hole in it. I'm telling you guys, tomorrow is going to be a challenging game, and physicality is not going to be the actual thing that wins. It's going to be offensive prowess and coaching. This is a Mike Brown game. Thank you for listening to me.
Yes, sir. Brother E, man.
Yes,
to piggyback off that, man, Mike Brown is one of the biggest reasons the Knicks are 1 game away from a championship. His greatest strength has been keeping the team composed under pressure. You know what I mean? Like, when things are not in your favor, he still can count on his veterans to adjust, turn up the defensive intensity. You know what I'm saying? And gradually wear down a team. because we got the uncanny ability to do it for 4 quarters or in the 4th quarter when you had 3 great quarters, 3.5 great quarters. We find something that coach is able to get a rotation and speak the words to these fellas to get out there and do the things that they've been doing, man. But like I said, just wearing down these teams, man. That was a historic victory, man. It might have been the most historic basket in NBA history, man. If we go on and finish the job, man. We gotta close out the Spurs. We gotta start with the defensive urgency. Stop going down double digits. You've been down double digits in the first quarter, every quarter in this series. You know what I mean?
You don't think, real quick though, Sam, you don't think that's a New York thing? Because the Yankees and the Giants do that kind of thing too.
They do that. The Giants do that too. Yeah. Remember Eli said, Coach said keep it close. Coach said keep it close. I think we took it a little too literal. You know what I mean? They be having that heart attack shit with them too. You know what I mean?
Right.
Continue winning the toughness battle. When Wemby got called for that last flagrant, it changed his intensity. Because you get hit with one more of those, you're gone. You're gonna leave the game in your end, and you might be suspended for the next, if there is a next.
That's how it goes.
You know what
That's
I mean?
how it goes, Sam. You get ejected that game, and you serve a 1-game suspension.
Yeah.
You know what? Real quick, if I may add to the wisdom, real quick, because I'm definitely not trying to cut it off. Pause. It can't be all Wemby and Castle with the physicality, bro. Because I just
your man is definitely getting physical. Hold on, that Harper kid. Oh my God. Oh my God. He is a problem. He is a problem, bro. And he is very physical. He is very physical.
And real quick, what's going on with Bryant? I know he a rookie, but I don't see him out there on the court like that.
He ain't that. He ain't no shooter.
He not no shooter. And the Knicks is playing different defense now.
Yeah, everything was going right because he came in, he got a dunk, and then when he shot a 3, I was like, damn, everything really is going down. Because he come in for his defensive abilities and things like that, man.
Mm-hmm.
But we up 3-1, so when we go in game 5, we got to make the Spurs feel the pressure. You down 3-1, you know what I mean? You're talented, but you're inexperienced. And that has shown up time and time again with all your players, no matter how good you are. And you even have a veteran that makes knucklehead mistakes late in games and things like that in De'Aaron Fox. You know what I'm saying? So the stage is just going to be too big for them, man. We're poised to show that we have a major advantage on the mental side of this thing. You know what I'm saying? When Wemby was saying, I'm in your head. At that moment, man, at that moment, I think everybody took note of that, man. Took heed of that, man. So we're 40 minutes away from basketball immortality, man. We're about to get something you can never take away from us, that we got to experience. We got to live through it, man. I know it's a lot of fans and a lot of non-fans of the Knicks that at halftime probably turn this game off, man.
I know them. I know them.
I haven't taken a drink since New Year's. I took 4 shots at halftime. I don't drink, man. This game had me take 4 shots, and I think I made a prayer too. I ain't gonna lie. I think I made a prayer too. You know what I mean?
Let me ask y'all both something, right? Because I got both of my brothers here, and this is more important, right, that I hear it from you guys, because I really don't like to talk to anybody else because they're too casual for me, and this situation is definitely not casual. So I'm gonna start with you because you guys are down 3-1. Ghost, in order to claim victory tomorrow, What are some of the key factors that you see that you guys have to do, execute? Because y'all been playing excellent basketball. It's just the space, it's situational basketball that you guys don't have the experience in, and the meltdown, right? Because that's always going to be the bigger thing. But you guys have been playing great basketball. You guys have taken a lead in every game in double digits. So you come out smoking hot, right? The second gun. So what would you say the key to tomorrow's victory for you guys is?
They just need to slow down the game, man. Like once you got the lead, slow it down, make the adjustments, whether it be players or schemes or what have you, but just slow it down and don't get into panic mode. I just seen too many times where dudes was trying to play either with the perimeter shooting or trying to do too much, and they just ended up in a turnover or a takeaway. So just slow it down, breathe, and just control the pace in the second half. I love the offense that they put up in the first half with the points, man, and that's great. But you have to be able to maintain that. Keep the pressure on their neck. And the problem is just the Knicks came up from underneath it, man. That's just what it was. And then instead of a cowboy boot with a spur, it was a Tim stomping somebody out at the end of the match. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, that's my thing. Just control the pace of the game, especially when you got the lead. There's just no need for a type of collapse like that. There was just none whatsoever.
Right.
All that perimeter shooting, all that fancy stuff, it looked cool when it works. But if it's not working, bro, switch it up, man. Hit the lane, do a couple layups. Like, stop all the perimeter shooting. There's no need for you to be taking threes when you up 29 points. There is no reason for that. That's like throwing the ball when you up like 2 possessions. Just run the freaking clock out by running the ball, man. That's it. That's all you had to do last night. But that's my advice to them, man. That's what I think they need to do.
All right, so
And over to my brother saying, what do you feel the key to victory will be tomorrow for us?
The formula is clear, man. The formula is clear. Look at it. You are 48 minutes away from, again, basketball immortality.
Right.
You trust what you've been doing. And you trust in the leadership of Brunson. You lean on OG's two-way brilliance. You get Karl Anthony Towns involved in the game. However you got to do it. I love when he plays point center, point forward. When he's able to, he wears 32 because he loves Magic Johnson. He likes to distribute the ball, distribute passes to cutting players and things of that nature. That'll be good, so they could keep the double teams off of Brunson. Let him continue to be in motion. And you got to continue to execute Mike Brown's disciplined defense. Our defense has to remain disciplined. Close out on shooters. Protect the paint. You know what I mean? We're the New York Knicks, man. And it's our time. 2026 is ours. You heard me?
In Jesus' name.
Okay. So I'll just add a short thought process. 3 things. 60% of the ball handling should not be Jalen Brunson. 40% of the ball handling should go to 2 people. You have either McBride bring the rock up or Alvarado. If McBride is not in the game and he's cold like how he was the last game, Landry Shamet, who I did not realize has a ball handling ability that I didn't even recognize. So have him bring the ball up as a point forward or a big shooting guard in that role, but do yourself the favor. Keep Cap at the top of the key in case you have to get a pass over half court where he's right there. OG is doing what he needs to do at the wing. Bridges is doing what he needs to do at the wings, and have them cut to the basket under the foul line in that motion. Alvarado should be brought in 4 times during this game. The end of the first, the end of the second, the end of the third, the beginning of the fourth. That gives Brunson off-ball duty, which all he has to do is catch a pass at the top of the key, but the key factor is this. This is 3. Have the ball over half court with 18 or 19 to go. Jalen Brunson has been dribbling the ball, turning his back under pressure, full court, and we've gotten the ball over half with 13 to 14 left remaining on the clock, which allows you to only take 6 to 9 seconds to get into an offensive flow, and now you got 4 or 3 or 2 left to shoot. When you get the ball over half court with 18 seconds, you get another 10 seconds to get into an offensive flow and possibly get an open shot, a cutter to the basket, a wide open 3, off motion offense, or something cutting under the free throw line. And that's when the Knicks are playing their best basketball. Do not play the basketball that you have been playing the first 4 games. Play the basketball that you've been playing for 13 wins. E the Chosen One from the Bronx. Y'all know what time it is. Salute.
Yes, sir, man. Yes, sir. We're getting close to the hour mark, man.
Yeah.
My brothers want to give any closing statements? I'll go first since, it's only right. Y'all the Blue Bodega. Y'all the official host of the Blue Bodega over here. So, and I am the opposition, unfortunately, this go around. So, Spurs, don't let me down, bro. Don't let Pop down, please. That man is old. God forbid something happens, knock on wood. I hope he has plenty years left in the tank, but it means something. You know what I'm saying? At least don't go out like this. Make it competitive. Go at least to the 6th or the 7th game, please. Do that for me at least. And I'll say this much as well, man, and I get it. Like, I am a Spurs fan, make no mistake about it, and I'm talking about when Tony Parker, Tim Duncan, and Manu Ginobili was playing. I was a young lad of like 11, 12 years old when I became a Spurs fan officially. But even though we might go out and take this L in these finals, I know for a fact that with the talent that we have on this team, there's going to be plenty of opportunities going in the future.
Facts.
And as a native of the tri-state area, literally, I could see the New York City skyline from the top of my rooftop in North New Jersey. No bullshit. I understand how much this means to that city and to that area. So as somebody who's born and raised in that area, I can't be mad if they win, bro. And honestly, I'll be excited and elated for the fan base, for New York City as a whole, and the tri-state area. So let's go Spurs. But if we lose, c'est la vie, man. On to the next one. And good shit to the Knicks. Shout out to Jalen Brunson. Hopefully he's earned his respect from these whack-ass sports pundits who is mocking his superstar acumen, if you will, because I personally think he is. It's all, as far as I'm concerned, it's already written out. The ink has just got left to dry once they get this championship under their belt. And he'll be a main reason as to why it happens. So, yeah, man, you already know what time it is, man. Shout out to y'all brothers, man. Shout out to the rest of the crew. Make sure y'all hit the like and subscribe for the tribe. Make sure you smash the like because we always going to be on this mic. And real quick, man, I see like 100+ of y'all over there in them Twitter streets, man. I'm going to keep stressing it. And what's eventually going to happen is we're going to stop streaming over there. Real talk, if y'all don't start coming over here to these YouTube streets. So just do us a favor. Go on over to the Shakedown 2.0. That's the with a DA, Shakedown 2.0. And make sure you hit a like and subscribe for the tribe, man. It's simple. That's all we need over here, bro. Because we're trying to build things in the same way that the New York Knicks have built their way to this championship. So let's make it happen, man. With that being the case, man, big blue salute to all y'all, to the tri-state area. Take it away, Sam.
Yo, you already know orange and blue skies all day. It been that all year anyway. Cause they were saying, Tatum not in it. Oh, Halliburton not in it. Oh, Dame. Oh, everybody tearing their motherfucking Achilles and all that. Oh, It got to be the Knicks. This is your time now. Yeah, we here. Yeah, exactly. We here. We here to do that. You know what I'm saying? We here to take advantage of those right there. We know what it's like to come up short. We came up short and got ran in the ground by our last coach. This over with, man. All right. Shout out to the Spurs that feel like you need this championship, but you've seen it in your lifetime. I haven't.
5 of them.
Deuces. It's been done. It's been fun. You got the alien. You're going to be back again. Hopefully, we get the chance to see you again next year. You beat us in 99. We're going to just blow over that shit? Literal Spurs beat us? Come on, man. Listen, we're not going to act like Spurs ain't been getting championships since David Robinson and Tim Duncan and them. Listen, all right? Knicks, we never seen one. This is our time. I don't got nothing else to say, man. I just want you to play that video for me and the people, man. Me and the people need that game-winning shot, and I'm out of here, man. It's your boy, Sane. Like, comment, subscribe. People on the Twitter, man. Support the family on the YouTube, man. We doing this. We doing this. We just fans of the fan. We fans, man. We fans of the shit. We just throwing it up to talk to y'all, man.
That's a fact.
You know
But they loving it right now. They loving it, the energy, the thought process, the wisdom, the basketball IQ, the conversations, the analytics. Come on, man. Show love in return, man. We doing this for you guys, man. Show love in return. It don't take nothing to go to DA Shakedown 2.0. Push the like and subscribe button and leave a comment. Let's go Knicks, blue and orange skies.
Trying to hit this algorithm, you heard?
Know what I mean?
Shout out to the Knicks, man. We out of here, man.
Come on, man. Y'all know what it is. Play that clip, Ghost.
I got you.
Give you that flavor one more time, you heard?
Shot won't go. Rebound deflected in the backcourt. Fox has a chance to get it.
Bum ass Fox, man. Can't stand him, bro.
9 seconds remaining. Might just go flat for Jalen Brunson. Allow him to operate at the top. 101. Brunson gets it. Fires up a three. Shot no good. The chip, it's gone. It's gone. It's gone. With 1.2 remaining. Knicks take the lead. OG Anunoby, and it's 107-106.
Job not finished, but wow. Job not finished, but wow.
Wow. Yes, sir. You got anything else to say? Yeah, we good to close this one out.
Nah, man. Listen, everybody know what time it is tomorrow, man. I just want us to go out there. First of all, I got to tell the San Antonio fans this. Thank you for allowing us to be in your house. 50% of the Spurs Knicks tickets for the NBA Finals in Game 5 are for the New York Knicks. The New York Knicks have purchased 50% of the tickets for this game. So New York will be in the building fully supporting their team. So you will see blue and orange in this crowd of the San Antonio Spurs. New York fans travel to some of the greatest fans in the whole entire world, and y'all proving that for showing up for y'all team tomorrow, and we couldn't appreciate that support more. And I know the Knicks themselves, the entire organization, is just overly gratified to just enjoy that, man. I cannot wait for tomorrow. I cannot wait to come back and talk to you, brothers. But the one thing we always like to do is let everybody know we are thankful for joining us, for dealing with us, for listening to us. And you could have been anywhere, but you chose to be here. The Shakedown 2.0. Y'all know what time it is, man. Peace.
Peace. Oh, I gotta set the outro. Lord have mercy. There it is.